Alright guys, it's Cranberry here again. I'm here for part 2 of the Double O Riser review. And in this one, I'll be looking at the weapons and accessories. Now, I won't have to go over the landing gear and all that stuff because I went over that in the last video. And get all that junk out of the way. Straighten up my table here. Start off, we're going to look at the GN shields and get 2 of these. You can see I've got their little logos on them, and they have some articulation in them where you can pull this out, or you can pop this piece off, move it up just a little bit, and make it even longer. And then what you can do there is you can pop this little tab out, if I can get it out, and you would just plug that into the GN drive right here. And I'll show that in part 3 when I look at the mobile suit itself. But what you can do, if you don't do that, is you can make the all-dreaded surfboard. And what you do is you just flip out one of these tabs, because each one has one. And they have little pegs on each one. And you just plug it in. And you made the surfboard. And you can make it even bigger by pulling these out, and they do not stay in, so under their own weight they're even going to slide back down. I don't know if that's just mine or not. You can see now it's nearly as tall as the mobile suit. Oops, nothing broken, just came apart. But that's pretty much it for these things. Now I do like them. I think their decals look pretty good. I think I did alright on those. But I have not panel lined these at all. No edging, no nothing like that. No painting. I do have one more point of articulation, which is this little peg that flips out. When you got it out like that, it'll go into the forearm, and this is for the O riser attachment, which I showed in the last video. Now, I want to look at the GN Sword 2s and have a nice green part on the top there. Get this off here, I'll show that in a second. And like the regular one, the high grade and the perfect grades, you can transform these by taking the blade off, rotating it, pop this piece down, pop that piece up, and pull down the trigger, and there you go. I never cared much for the gun mode of these things, but I always liked the sword mode. Another thing, they added in this gray piece on the inside here, which looks really nice. There's some pretty good panel lines on here. You've got a nice sharp Gundam marker, which mine's getting a little dull. Got a nice gray piece down in there. And you do get 2 of them with this kit, and each one of them has this huge pink effect part, which makes them incredibly long. And you can see from the ground up, it's a little bit taller than the mobile suit. Now, let me see if I can find the other one. There it is. It's in my beam effect bucket. You can put it on the other one as well. Oops. I can get it on there. Having a little bit of bad luck here. There we go. And I'm just going to show you. You can combine those by taking this little custom attachment, and you see right here in the back, you can just slide that in. Slide that one in, if I can get it to go, and there we go. And you can see there. Now, this thing, from the ground up, is huge. It's crazy big. I think it's the longest master grade weapon I've ever seen with its effect parts. But you can see, without the effect parts, it only comes up a little bit higher in my background. So not bad. But they do have their own little attachments to where you can slap them on the sides of the side skirts there. You just plug this piece onto the side right there, and then you just plug it in the hole on the side skirt, and they get in the way a little bit, not bad, but we've all seen them on the high grade and the perfect grade. and the non-grade 100, which I don't have. And the next one we'll look at is the GN Sword 3, which is the trademark weapon of the 00 Gundam. This little tab here is for the attachment to the 00 riser, which I showed in the last video. And this will move up. And I don't know what it is with mine, but I hate this handle. It has a notch, but I cannot get the hand to stay in the notch, so I just kind of plug it into the back of the forearm with this thing and make him grip it. But this thing is movable, and you can move that trigger by itself as well. It pops out a little bit, sits good and flush. And you see this thing is pretty long itself. Stands just right at the top of the V fin, a little bit over. You can see I panel lined it a little bit. Came out better on this side, I think, than this one. But you can still fold it just by taking it and pushing it down. I like that this gray part right here. It looks really nice. And it does come with its effect part, which is just two big pink pieces slapped together, which you take and you just slide on, and you get a nice click. Now you can see it's even bigger. Good 2 inches higher than the V-fin now, which looks really nice actually. Of course, I'm thinking of hollowing out the inside and getting rid of these ribs, but I'm not sure because it might hinder its ability to stay together. So probably just leave it alone for now. Looks pretty good. Whoops. But yeah, that's the GN Sword. GN Boomerang? No. Anyway, the last accessory that I haven't showed so far are the GN condensers, which are from the movie Awakening the Trailblazer. And you see, you can just put the LED down in there, and then you slap one little flat piece over that, and you're good to go. Unfortunately, you only get one LED for this kit, even though you need 5, 7 if you want to light up all of the things. But unfortunately, you only get one. And if I do get a battery for it, it's going straight in the head. I actually don't have lights for Quanta or Exia. Well, Exia is like burned out. Its battery's died. So, and I haven't got around to doing it. If anyone has any extra, like just a completely destroyed Exia, I'm looking for the joints in the right arm and the shield, like the entire shield, and the little, like most of the backpack parts, like the little gray grips that go around the GN drive and that little white piece above it. If anybody has that and would care to donate or trade, I will trade. Be more than glad to do that for something that I have. Just look at some of my other videos and see if there's anything in my room you might want, and I'd be more than glad to trade it. Because Exia is one of my favorite kits, one of my first master grades that I ever picked up from the hobby store, and I'd love to get him back into top condition. But yeah. Anyway, guys, enough of my griping. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love doing these videos. I'm getting more into it and more, and I'm getting better, and I'm learning more things. So here's to a new year of hopefully better skills, and I look forward to seeing everyone else's videos. If you want me to watch yours, tell me. I'll be more than glad to, and I'll leave a comment for you, as I would hope someone will leave a comment for me. I love reading. You know, just tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, what you liked, what you hated. And always subscribe to me. I love getting new subscribers. It makes me happy. Makes me go out and have a good day. But yeah, stay tuned for part 3, guys, where I review the actual kit. And I look forward to seeing you. Doo 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 doo.